the onion, said Jack to Mrs. Lee. Oh, why are you telling me to do it? Asked Mrs. Lee. Do it yourself, said Mrs. Lee. I'm busy. What are you doing? Asked Jack. I'm cooking. Can't you see? Said Mrs. Lee. The two of them started fighting. Even when they got older, they still kept fighting over the cooking. While the two of them were fighting, they heard a very loud boom sound. It came from outside. The two of them ran outside and saw an amazing big colorful rainbow stone. Let me see what kind of stone is this, said Jack. Jack looked at the stone and listened to it. It's a wishing stone, shouted Jack. How do you know that it's a wishing stone? Asked Mrs. Lee. Well, because it talked to me, said Jack. He was so excited, the stone was making loud noises. Then Mrs. Lee got an idea. How about we make a wish? Suggested Mrs. Lee. What should we wish for? Asked Jack. Cake? Said Mrs. Lee. Good idea, shouted Jack. He was so excited. They made their wish for a cake, and all of a sudden, lots and lots of cake came out. It was amazing. Suddenly, Mrs. Anna came. Who was making loud noises? It woke me up, shouted Mrs. Anna in a good voice. Mrs. Anna saw the stone. She grabbed it and said, Give me that. Mrs. Anna and Mrs. Lee were fighting over the stone. Jack was not paying them any attention. He was far too busy stuffing a strawberry cake into his mouth. Suddenly, the stone exploded. Boom! Pieces of stone flew everywhere. Bright color filled the sky. All of a sudden, Mrs. Lee and Mrs. Anna couldn't be seen. They had become invisible. Jack heard the loud noise. He turned around, but he couldn't see the ladies anywhere. So he continued to eat the whole cake himself. The moral of the story is, don't be greedy and learn to share.